So, uh, between recording the videos, I go on a short break, and Caleb goes to me, Metallica sucks! And I go, no, I actually disagree. I do enjoy the band, their music. We've both listened to it over the years, and even their newish album, the 3 CD one, is actually kind of good. To which Caleb goes, no, 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 no. Metallica sucks. I found them online for you. To which I go, oh, okay, thank you. Anyway, hello and welcome everyone, this is Calebovitsch, and today we're gonna do another Marvel Snap deck tech video for Pool 1. This time we're gonna be moving about talking, and talking about the move deck. So let's dive in, because there's a lot of catching up to do, because that's a move joke. Anyway, move is a mechanic that is not so widely spread in Marvel Snap, but it is a very cool one and one that can hoodwink your opponents more often than not. And the keyword is, yes, you guessed it, move. For example, Nightcrawler, you can move this once. And the most difficult one to play around, if you haven't played enough of Marvel Snap, and that is Heimdall. On reveal, move your other cards one location to the left. Always to the left. And how are you maximizing it instead of moving your stats around the board to places the opponent cannot see? Well, the main one right now is actually Multiple Man. When this moves, add a copy to the old location. It's only a 3 power for 2, but you can enhance it with things such as Forge. If you played beforehand, give the next card you play +2 power. Or Hulkbuster. On reveal, merge this card with a random friendly card at this location. Hulkbuster works in a way that if there is only one other character at a location and you play Hulkbuster there, they merge, but they have the abilities of the original one. So if you play this one onto a Multiple Man, it is a 7 power Multiple Man. And then if you move it with Iron Fist, but you have to play Iron Fist before Hulkbuster, or if you move it with Doctor Strange, or if you move it with Heimdall, or if there's a Bifrost location in the game, it is just going to move that much more and that much better. There's also Kraven. When a card moves here, this gets +2 power. If multiple cards get moved alongside Kraven, he gets those buffs as well. There is still a couple of cards missing from this deck that you will see in Pool 2, like Vulture and Cloak, but I will be talking about them when the time comes. Time for Pool 2 decks, that is. So Iron Man, on reveal, move the next card you play one location to the left after it reveals. One costs 2 power. You usually don't want to be playing this on turn 1, but later to combo with the other stuff. I've already talked about Nightcrawler, Forge, Kraven, Multiple Man. Scarlet Witch is here mainly to get rid of locations that really hurt you, mainly Fisk Tower, that says destroy all cards that move here. No, you don't want to be seeing that location in the game. Doctor Strange, on reveal, move your highest power cards to this location. Doesn't count itself. So for example, if you have a 2 power card somewhere else and you play Doctor Strange into a location, it doesn't count its own power, but moves that 2 cost to where it is. You already seen Hulkbuster. Jessica Jones is here just for the huge stats of 8 for 4, but you can't play it on turn 6 for that. There is Spider-Woman, which on reveal says afflict all enemy cards here with -1 power. That is also good stats to energy ratio. And last but not least, we're using America Chavez here. Now, contrary to my usual deck building advice, this deck is actually running 2 6 costs alongside 1 5 cost. And that is for 2 reasons. First of all, America Chavez is a really interesting card. You always draw this card on turn 6 and not before, which means on turns 1 through 5, for the 8 cards that you see, are out of this 11 card pool, everything but the Chavez. Which means if you want to be drawing some combo cards earlier in the game, it is usually good to include America Chavez in the deck list, even if you don't want to be actively always playing her on turn 6, just to thin out your deck, so to say, to be able to get your multiple mans with Hulkbusters and etc. Up until the last turn. Also, sometimes when it comes to the last round, you don't want to be moving everything with Heimdall. That's where America Chavez comes into play, like literally, because you play her. So that is those are the two reasons for Chavez here, two main reasons, and hopefully you will see more as the games progress, to which we will now go. Alrighty, we already started on Craven, Jessica Jones, and Heimdall. But this is going to be tricky because we have TVA after turn 4 and the game. And we already have Heimdall here and Craven. So I think I will be Scarlet Witching that location up. Especially that there's a Squirrel Girl in here. But we can Scarlet Witch it on turn, or, well, later overall. On the other hand, there is Elysium here, which makes me wonder, actually. I think I'm just going to go Craven Multiple Man for now. One goes all old Sword Master with Wolverine, playing it into a random location. No, we do not want the game to end on turn 4 because we will just be losing then. Well, there's also Murder World. Oh my goodness. Ugh. What if we... I think we actually, Jessica Jones here, we will be getting rid of our own Multiple Man, which is very unfortunate. This is a strange lineup. Lining up to be a very funky game, to be honest. Oh yeah, it's either Scarlet Witch or Retreat. Yeah, they are snapping because they think the game is going to end now. Whilst I have something else to say about that. And they've already played out almost everything they have. While we strange up the Jones. Play this one over here. Scarlet W. To Machine World. Oh, I like to move it. If we Spider-Woman here... Ah, yes, I think I see the line. One or two of them. This is 10 stats, putting us very close indeed. Opponent played out their whole hand. I think they might be going for Chavez here, if they are indeed playing Chavez. Chavez here would mean... Chavez here. That is 14, 16. Here we can add 11, up to 14, up to 15. Yeah, Hawkeye mid, Heimdall mid. These three are moving. This is 10 plus 4, so that's 17. And here we'll have 19. So unless they play Chavez to the middle, we win. I'll even snap at them. Groot. Even better. Even easier. And see, as I said, Heimdall to bamboozle the opponent, Scarlet Witch to get rid of a problematic location, and sure, you can have Murder World. And that is how you win 8 cubes. Possibly the best game in all these deck tech videos. But hopefully, there will be better ones after this. Alright, Multiple Man and Hulkbuster. Yeah, sure. Obviously. Now the question is, how do we move? Because theoretically, I should be playing them over here onto Muir Island so that they grow even more. That's a nice monster to move. Yeah, this is one where I know we don't have any detrimental locations, so I'm just gonna snap over here. All right. Craven, Iron Fist. Put Spider-Woman over here, move her over here, Craven gets +2. And next round, Heimdall here, taking Monster to the middle. We're gonna have Heimdall, Monster, and a multiple man. Very good in my opinion. And more often than not, when you're playing move, given that Heimdall moves everything to the left, your rightmost location is the least, the worst populated one. But sometimes you can just Heimdall over there for your huge benefit. And see, we're gaining 17 stats to the middle and 11 stats to the left. Sorry, 13 stats to the left. Even with a huge devil dino, that is not enough for them to take out the middle Muir Island. Perfect. On to the next game. All right, new one. Yeah, let's start Nightcrawler right. Nothing to do right now. Oh, multiple man is gone. That is going to be a problem. Jessica Jones gets played here. That's quite funky. It's actually quite funky indeed. So he can't play into this lane. I honestly think I just Hulkbuster here. I obviously wanted to play Jessica into Christmas Cosmos. Alright, so now we can switch some stuff out. Or Mr. Sinister. And as usual, I think we'll be leaving Sakar behind. Or will we? I think this into Cosmos for now. They're revealing first, yes. And I guess this is the time where we just Shabbos to the left instead of doing anything else. I think they will be fighting over the left lane. The right lane? That's even stranger. I have no idea why they did that. But once again, this proves that your move deck just let's go with the right location. That's an interesting start with 2 Raptors into Savage Land. We actually don't want to be seeing locations that populate the board that much. So if opponent played Electra onto Savage Land, that would have been amazing. Scarlet Witch into Kunlun, opponent on Hulkbuster. Opponent seems to be on a similar deck to what we want to be doing. I don't think I want... Well, I should have forged somewhere. That was a mistake. See, but there's Crimson Cosmos here. Now that's going to be very difficult to handle. So how do we do it? I can't Iron Fist Jessica Jones here. I just have to go for the highest stats available. So I actually think I'm going to Hulkbuster here. We're not going to be able to multiple man that profitably, I believe. So we're just going for the mid-range plays. And Spider-Woman seems like a very decent play into Savage Land. Because it's already at 10 power for 5. And they can play something else over there. Sure, why not? And then we have Chavez that we can just play somewhere, anywhere. Or not. Stupid Yondu. I'm guessing the opponent just has like a blue Marvel to play over here. If they play blue Marvel, this is 5 and 4. So it puts it at 16. So with Heimdall here, we gain 7, they gain 5, so +2. This is a draw, and this is where they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 advantage, so no. Or there are other ways to do this. I think oh, you're right. Heimdall because of... Yeah, I forgot about Kunlun. Okay. Okay. I did say it's a beneficial location. Iron Man. Okay, even fewer problems. But even if that was indeed Blue Marvel, we would have won. Another way, if this was not Kunlun, I was thinking about going Iron Fist, Doctor Strange actually moving here, putting it at 12. No, that's not enough. And this is going to be it about this move deck tech and about Pool 1 deck techs for now. But stay tuned for more deck techs for Pool 2s and beyond, and some other funky videos for Marvel Snap. Calebovitch out.